Thank you so much for coming back to my shop, especially on this rainy evening. I remember you from several months ago when you got your first tattoo. Can I see how it's healing? Oh wow, it looks really good. It seems like it healed very well. I'm really glad to hear that, and I'm glad to see that you're back. I trust that you had a positive experience with your first tattoo, and that's why you're back here. Yeah, tell me a little bit about what you're thinking. I know when you made the appointment online, you left a note about having some ideas, but you're not entirely sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. Okay, so the 7 species, so either a fruit or... Okay, let me think. The 7 species are pomegranate, grapes, olives, figs, dates, wheat, and barley. Do any of those sound good to you or not sound good? Okay, so no wheat and barley, no dates. So really like the fruits. Figs or grapes? Maybe pomegranate or an olive branch. Well, tell me a little bit more about what you're thinking, why you want to get this. Yes, it sounds like you're really focused on your heritage and making connections, and I think an olive branch would be really nice for that. So let me draw up something for you that I think will look really good. And can you remind me where you want to have it placed? Okay, right here. Okay. I'll make it the smallest size that will work with that area, but then we can also print out larger ones. Okay, all right. Now, are you ready to see? Okay, okay. So here we go. It's an olive branch, and we can make it bigger or smaller. I wouldn't really recommend smaller. This is really the smallest it should be because of the detail. And it'll be black and white. What do you think? Okay. And so where were you thinking about putting it again? The inner forearm? Okay. So some people will put it this way so that when they raise their arm, it's right side up. But I think actually doing it this way so that when you're standing, it's facing right side up. I think that actually makes more sense. Okay. Okay, so do you want to try with this size? Okay, we'll try the placement. Let me get my gloves on. And just relax. Please let this be a good tattoo. Please let this be a good tattoo. Okay. I'm just gonna spray your arm with a cleaning solution. Okay. And now I'm just gonna apply the stencil. Okay. And I'll peel it. Okay, why don't you take a look at that? What do you think? Okay, you like the placement? And how do you feel about the size? Okay, I would say move your arm around, twist it, extend it. Look at all the different ways that it's gonna move with your body. Yeah, because it really can look different. Like my tattoo looks straight like this, but if I turn my arm out, it goes crooked. And so you're okay with the way that it moves? Okay, so what we're gonna do is before we begin, I'm just plucking away any nerves you have. Although I'm not too worried, this is your second tattoo. Okay, take a deep breath in and breathe out. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. One more deep breath in, out. And there's a lot of planes flying overhead, and it's gonna make it look like the video has cuts in it, and that's okay, we'll just ignore that. Now, I have this really nice smelling spray. I'm just gonna spray it around you to help you relax. As you know, this is an ASMR tattoo parlor. We want everyone to feel relaxed. That's why we have the nice ambiance lighting. We do breathing exercises. We speak softly. We have things that smell nice. We focus on sounds. All of this is to help relax you. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me get my tattoo machine ready. And yes, this one plugs in. Okay. And I remember you handled it like a champ last time, and this time it should be very similar. This area is not that much more sensitive than this area. I think it'll be about the same. Yeah, okay. And so I'll be doing the outline first, and then I'll switch the needles, and I'll go in with shading, and it's gonna be all in a gray scale. Okay, are you ready? Now you're just gonna lay your hand out right on this table, on the pad. Is that nice and comfortable? Okay, great. And are you ready? Okay. And I just want to check, how does that feel so far? Same as last time? Okay, great. We'll keep going then. Okay. Okay, why don't we take a break for a second? I've just finished the outline. Why don't you drink some water, and then I'll switch out the needles and we'll do the shading. Okay. Okay, let me just, I'm just gonna wipe it down a little bit, okay? Okay. And now we've got the new set of needles. These ones are gonna feel a little more intense. It's gonna be a stronger, thicker needle. So you are gonna feel it more, but it's just like last time when we were filling in the lettering. Okay, so, yep, just get your arm comfortable again, and then we'll begin. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna wipe that. Okay. All right, just gonna wipe that again. And how are you doing? Okay, don't worry, we're on the last third. I've already done the bottom and middle leaves, so we just have to do the top dainty section. Okay, here we go. Final stretch. You're doing so great. Okay. Let me spray that and take a look at it. Okay. And just let me take a look. Okay, yeah, I don't think I need to do any touch-ups. Why don't you take a look in the mirror and let me know what you think. Okay. You're happy with it? I'm so glad. Okay, let me just spray you again with this room spray. All right, let's take a deep breath in and breathe out. Let's take another deep breath in and breathe out. And let's do one more, in and out. And I'm just sending you good energy so that the tattoo heals quickly and well. Let that tattoo heal. Let the tattoo heal. Okay. Now I'm gonna, just like last time, take a photo of it before we cover it, okay? Let me just do one of just your arm first. Okay. And now if you want to stand and have it out, sure, here we go. And you want one as well again? Sure. Okay, smile. Let me do another. Okay, here's your phone. And then would you do another video again? Okay, I'm just gonna record you and you just say how the experience was, if you like the tattoo, anything you want to share. Okay, and go ahead. Oh, thank you so much for saying that. That's so kind of you. Okay, so I know you've had a tattoo with me before, but I still just want to go over the aftercare. So we're going to be putting on a second skin. It is a clear adhesive, and it's going to protect your skin and the tattoo because right now you basically have an open wound, and so this will protect it while it starts to heal. You'll want to leave this on for at least 3 or 4 days, no more than that really. If it starts to come off, that's fine. You can go on to the next process, but try to leave it on for 3 or 4, and then after 3 or 4 days, you can peel it off. And when you go to peel it off, you may see that some of the ink has run, and you may see some blood, and that's normal. While you're wearing the second skin, you will have a little bit of bleeding, both blood and ink. That's just normal, so don't worry if you see a little bit of that. After you take this off, what you're gonna do is twice a day you're going to clean it. Besides the times that you clean it, you're not gonna touch the tattoo at all, okay? And so how you're gonna clean it, you're not gonna hold it directly under the faucet. You're gonna hold your arm near the faucet or shower, and you're gonna just splash water on with your hand. Make sure your hands are clean. So wash your hands and then splash water on. Then get a little bit of soap. I recommend the orange dial soap. Basically just something that's antibacterial and doesn't really have a scent to it. And you're gonna gently wash it, very, very gently, and then you're gonna splash more water on it. Now what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna take a towel to pat it dry. You're gonna get a paper towel because that will be much cleaner than a towel hanging in the bathroom. You're gonna pat it dry, and then you're gonna apply a lotion to it. I would recommend the kind that comes in a tub and is scentless. Those tend to be a thicker, better lotion. And again, you're gonna do that twice a day. Don't ever touch your tattoo with dirty hands, and you should really only be touching it when you go to wash it. You should probably do that for about 2 weeks, I would say. Now it's normal for it to get a little itchy. Just do your best not to scratch it. I'm trying to think what else. Did you get sick last time? Yeah, sometimes, especially for a first tattoo, you can get tattoo flu where you'll feel sick a few days, for a few days after you get the tattoo. It's possible it might not happen this time because it's your second tattoo, but you know now that if it does happen, it is normal to feel under the weather. Your body's being exposed to something new. Okay, any questions? Okay, so let me just spray it one last time. And now we're gonna apply the second skin. Okay, and you're pretty much all set to go. You can go up front to pay. And I just want to say I'm so glad that you came back. It really made my day. I thought that you liked your first tattoo and it was a good experience, but sometimes you never know. And seeing you come back here, it really means a lot. I'm really glad that you came back to me for your second tattoo, and I think it came out really good, and it seems like you're happy with it, so I'm really, really glad. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please take it easy, drink water, rest, don't drink any alcohol. Just rest and hydrate. And I hope to see you again sometime. Have a good night. Goodbye. Thank you for watching my video. I'm sorry that there were so many planes flying overhead that I had to do a lot of cuts. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like, leave a comment, and as always, Toda Rabah, Lila Tov. Thank you very much and good night.